Okay, welcome to another vlog. Today we're gonna do, it's my dishwasher that you're in the back. We're gonna do like a Sunday reset, but also kind of more like a rearrange my house with me. Okay, don't mind my skin. I'm healing. My skin is healing. I picked it, but also this is not a skin update, but yeah, just if there's spots, I'm a chronic skin picker. When I have like a bump on my face, like the energy is off. It's also like 90 degrees outside, so yeah. And I also have to work, and I have to do bakery orders. It's Sunday, by the way. I don't know if I said that. I have to do laundry, and I have to make jewelry and all that stuff. So this is, again, I'm sorry about my freaking dishwasher. This is the before of this half. There's usually plants here. Over here being watered. This is my altar space. And I don't know. I want something else. If you guys ever see boxes laying around like that, it's my cats. Like, they like to play in boxes. So I like cut them like a little window and some doors. Look at these pretty, I want to move this thing. I don't know. Look at this orchid that my man got me for Mother's Day. He got his mom an orchid and me an orchid. Isn't that the sweetest? It's so pretty. Look, hold on. I love it. Oh my gosh. Anyways, this is our outfit to clean. Do whatever we're doing. Okay. And yeah, I want to move that over here. I want to move that over there. Like, that's the tripod that you were on. I just want to like move everything. And this is the before of like this little area. I'm sorry if it's backlit. Obviously the window, that's like the cat toys and stuff. Okay, I thought it would be kind of fun. You can skip this if you don't think it'll be fun, to go through my books. This is not all my books, but it's like the books on this shelf that you just saw me clean. So yeah, and I also want to dust them a little bit. I don't spray the books directly, or sometimes I'll just use a little bit of vinegar, like so little, because you're like dusting, you know what I mean? And they're books. So I'll just do beep beep. All right, again, what you hear is my dishwasher. We're just like, this is like a hangout video too. We're hanging out. So my dad got me this for one of my Christmases, Cat Talk. Cute. It really speaks for itself. What your cat is trying to tell you. The Untethered Soul. I love this book. It's such like a basic, I feel like well-known spiritual book. It's for a reason. It's really good. Also, a lot of these books, especially this specific one, is on Spotify. That scared the fuck out of me. That's my cat scratching the couch. Okay, this is on Spotify if you are like a busy person, because I know I love to listen to audiobooks when I'm making jewelry. And yeah, anyways, they have this book on there. Good one. I also have, I love fiction books. I feel like there's kind of a limit with the self-help spiritual books, because after a while they just keep saying like the same exact thing. You know what I mean? Which is fine. A lot of it doesn't mean it's not true, but it's like, I don't know. Anyways, this is called The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. Actually, I haven't started this yet because I'm reading a different book that comes before this one. This is like a, what do you call it, a sequel? I don't know. Anyways, it's basically like about sea gods and sea goddesses and spirit realms. This person has to be rescued, but the kingdom of celestial, This is the vibes. I love stuff like that. I love, would you call that like fantasy? Okay, and then we have all these. We're just gonna go through it. All right, we got the Green Witch. This is the natural magic of herbs, flowers, essential oils, and more. Speaks for itself. I love this book. Book has kind of been through it because I used to always just like throw it in my bag and stuff. This is called Frequency by Penny Pierce. And I also love this book. I'm not gonna keep saying, I love all these books. Yeah, we'll just go through them in case like you wanted to read them or like you needed book recommendations. I don't know. I like Alan Watts a lot, but I feel like he talks in riddles a lot, but a lot of the things that he says are, I agree with and I like, if that makes sense. I just think that sometimes you can get to the point more quickly than you have been getting to the point. Like you could pick up the pace more, you know what I mean? And that's not really me. It's just like very word vomit. Is that how you say it? But this is a good book nonetheless. The Meaning of Happiness. It's called Creating the Soul Body, The Sacred Science of Immortality. This book is a fiction book. The Waking Land, it's like princesses and princes and that kind of vibe. It's like fantasy, but more princess of the forest kind of thing. So this is like less celestial, more royal, I guess. Like, does that make sense? It's good. Lady Alana is devoted to the king who raised her like a daughter, but when he dies under mysterious circumstances, Elena is accused of his murder and must flee for her life, returning to the home of the okay, so that's the vibe. Books. Earth Magic. Wait, I feel like this looks like this looks like an oracle deck that I have. Oh my god! Shut up, shut up, shut up. Bitch. Dude. It's the same. And I bought these separately. So what are the odds? It's the same person. Stephen DeFarmer. Stephen DeFarmer. What the fuck? I knew this looked familiar too. Anyways, this is one of my favorite, that makes so much sense. Like, this is one of my favorite books. This is one of like my literal favorite oracle deck I've ever owned ever. It's the one that I connect to the most. What the fuck? And you know what else happened before this? My boyfriend went to his mom's house for Mother's Day and I baked her a pistachio banana nut loaf, and the nuts were pistachio and almond. And I never really used pistachios because they're kind of like more expensive. But I wanted to make like special for Mother's Day, you know what I mean? And so they ate the pistachio, almond, banana nut loaf that I made them, and then they played a game, and it's like, guess the word of, I don't know what game, but the first word that they had to guess was pistachio. Like, that's crazy. There's so many, like, I feel like people think that synchronicities need to be like amazing. I mean, they're all amazing, but like need to be like big grand gesture types of things, like completely like your worlds will like collide and move together. Like that's the synchronicity or synchronicity. I don't fucking know, but you know what I'm talking about. Or like signs from your angels or spiritual guides or whatever gods you and goddesses you believe in. But like it could literally be as like, synchronicities can be as simple as like you have a song stuck in your head that you didn't even hear ever. like the entire week, the entire day, you have a song stuck in your head, you think it's really random, and then you go into the store or your friend plays the same song. Like obviously like the obvious angel numbers that everybody knows, numerology, but angels and guides and like ancestors and like your gods, deities, etc., the divine, they don't only they don't only communicate in numbers like 111, 222, you know what I mean? They communicate in like animals, specific animals, especially your guides and angels like to come to you in specific animals. So if you notice that you're always seeing a specific animal like all the time, then maybe look up, like for example, if you see hummingbirds all the time, I say hummingbirds because that's one of mine that I see all the time, and I don't just mean like because we have a hummingbird feeder, I see it like everywhere, like not even just at my house, I see like, and this doesn't have to, there's so many things, this is just like scraping the surface, but there's also like, you don't even have to see the hummingbird in real life, it's like pictures of hummingbirds, like jewelry with hummingbirds on it. You go online and you just see hummingbirds everywhere. My whole point is that the divine and whoever you connect with will connect with you and send you little signals. It doesn't always have to be super big or crazy. It can be the smallest things that you're like, how would that even happen? Like, there's no such thing as coincidences in my experience and in my inner knowing, to be honest. Coincidences are just not a thing. Have you ever read the book The 5 People You Meet in Heaven? I don't even like believe in like heaven and hell, kind of like that Christian, like, you know what I mean? It's not so black and white, but even if you don't believe in heaven, it's like really insightful and it's like really eye-opening, and the message is basically like everything is connected. Like, just because you as a human can't see the connection does not mean it's not connected. Just because you can't make the connection doesn't mean A, it's not connected, and doesn't mean B, that you won't make the connection later down the road, because sometimes things have to happen for you to realize. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's also a really good book. I actually read it when I was in high school, The 5 People That You Meet in Heaven. Ooh, you know what's a really fucked up book too? The Child Called It. Actually don't read that book. I don't even want to call it good. It's just really fucked up. It's about child abuse, and I also read that in high school for some goddamn reason, and to this day, I can't get it out of my head. I still think about it. It's like the most gruesome, fucking disgusting thing ever, and I hope his mom that abused him is rotting in hell. Yes, I do. Okay, 101 Dog Tricks. I don't recommend that book, but if you do want to read it, it's just really fucked up, and it's like, but do buy it to support him. You know what I mean? To support the child that wrote it, the man that wrote it. But also, oh my God, I cried a lot. Okay. This is one of my favorite books. Infinite Love is the Only Truth. Everything else is illusion. I really like it. It's just read it and keep your mind open, and yeah. I circled this for some reason. 8:13. I had to bake a bunch of cupcakes and finish jewelry, so I'm gonna finish the Sunday reset tomorrow with the cleaning. But yeah, I'll show you everything like in the daylight. It looks good. Okay, this is a lot of the reason why I don't show you what I'm eating sometimes, because it just looks like this, like just weird. I don't know. This is like chicken, crispy chicken, Dijon mustard, ketchup, barbecue sauce. This is 2 pieces of bread, just like the end, because I actually like the end. I love bread, okay. And I'm basically, it's a chicken sandwich, but not assembled. Hello? I'm basically just gonna use it like, you know how you eat naan, and then you eat the curry with your hands like this? It's hard to do with like one hand, and then you pick up the chicken and then dip it. That's what I do. I do that with tortillas too. Like, you already know. Like, if you know, you know. It's like 10-12 p.m. at night. I just finished packaging these cupcakes, the treats for dogs. These are pumpkin, blueberry. Our pasta's ready. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. It's now 11:20 the next morning. I just packaged up the cupcakes that you saw. Little tissue paper, so cute. I just made the best cacao chocolate strawberry mug cake, even though it's in a bowl. A mug cake is basically like a single serving cake that you put in the microwave to cook. Obviously, this is not a healthy snack. Not all snacks have to be healthy. Thank you. Okay. This is the after with all the plants on it. I have to clean, but that's besides the point. And then I ended up just putting that there. Okay, before I start the day and like cleaning and stuff, well, I've already started the day. I just mean like the work portion of my day. Oh fuck, my man forgot his key to his work machine. This isn't about him, it's about me. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna eat this seaweed. It's seasoned, and in here is an iced jasmine black tea, a huge one, obviously, because it's full. Anyways, I usually like sweet treats with my tea, but I have been trying to cut back on sugar. I eat a lot of seaweed a day, like a lot. Yeah, anyways, I have like a whole stash, and I just like break it. Like, I'm about to eat a lot, and I'll probably like finish this later. I don't care. Okay. And you just eat it like as if it were chips. And this isn't necessarily in replace of chips. I just genuinely am obsessed with seaweed. I also have like different kinds. So this is like not roasted. Oh, sorry. This is roasted, but it's not seasoned. And this one is seasoned. I like to switch it up. And also my dog loves seaweed, but obviously I can't give him like the seasoned seaweed. So I give him the seaweed that's like just seaweed and not plain. Yeah, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you should not give your dogs like onions, garlic, seasonings. I know it's like common sense for a lot of like people with brains, but like tell me why this like girl came over and she was like feeding my dog like stuff with like seasonings and shit on it. I don't know. That happened like a really long time ago, but I was just like, or even like potatoes, like dogs aren't really supposed to have like french fries and potatoes. Like it's very, I don't know. Like I don't think like a potato is gonna kill your dog, but if you could have a choice, probably choose no. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like the extent of like how grapes are like deadly to dogs and chocolate is deadly to dogs. Like that's like really intense You know what I'm saying? Compared to like French fries and seasonings and garlic and stuff. But like, yeah, your dog should not be like having that shit. Anyways, and so sometimes I'll make rice and I'll just have like a little cucumber hand roll. Maybe I'll do that tonight, but I'm really lazy right now. And I just really need to get to work and cleaning because I'm like procrastinating pretty bad. So I'm hoping this tea revives me. This isn't like to be full either. This is literally just to snack on. And then it like makes me thirsty and then I'll drink like a shit ton of tea and I'll have a bunch of energy. Because I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm not like, I can't chug just to chug. I have to be thirsty. So anyone else like that? Like I'm not a chugger. I can chug water if I'm thirsty, but if I'm not thirsty and I'm just trying to get my caffeine in to like have more energy or something, I can't just chug it. I don't know, it's not enjoyable. And I'm like a super gaggy person. Okay, I feel like I shouldn't even be showing you this and I'm kind of embarrassed, but like we keep it real on this channel, bitch. Okay, so basically, what you're looking at is my coffee table. I've already started, which is what's going on. This looks like, this is olive oil. This is like literally like resin and dabs from like weed items, like the concentrates, like, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Okay, this looks like a fucking frat house coffee table and I'm not that person anymore. I decided like a second ago. I've been wanting to do this and I've been putting it off for so long. But anyways, yeah, I don't know how it just gets so messy. I don't know, it like drips and then I don't know, like I don't know how it gets away from me. I don't know what happened. I just don't want to talk about it anymore, and we're not doing this shit anymore. Okay, I'll show you my coffee table in every single vlog just to prove it to you. Okay, a hack is if you get dabs or like the sticky concentrate, you know what I'm talking about, on any surface or like resin and you can't get it off because it's like super sticky or whatever, any type of oil, I just have olive oil, any type of oil, and then just rub and it comes completely off. Look at this side. This is like the part that I did. This is like a commercial kind of, and then this is the part that I'm gonna do. You want to do a lot. I'm putting like an excessive amount than I normally would because you're getting the oil off. You don't want it to be, you know, oily. But doesn't that just work like a charm? Probably don't use like sesame oil or like a darker oil. I'm using olive oil. I've never tried sesame oil. Probably coconut oil would also work. Also, I just made these muffins before I started cleaning. The blueberry ones are pup cakes. These ones are, I just made for me and my dad. He's coming over tomorrow. This is banana bread basically, but banana bread muffins. and then a little sliver of like banana on top. They look like they turned out really good and squishy. Why is that so satisfying? Look. Stop. Stop. Thank you for watching this vlog. I'm gonna take a shower. I have like oil all in my hair right now, like avocado oil for like a hair mask. Now I'm gonna just work on jewelry and I'm gonna start the next vlog. Thank you for subscribing and watching my content and commenting and stuff. We're already at like almost 800 subscribers, which is crazy. Like imagine 800 of you guys hanging out with me right now. That's crazy. So yeah, thank you. I'm not really good at like showing emotion. I can like tell you how I feel really well and communicate how I feel, but like, thank you. I love you. I'll see you in the next vlog.